Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo and today is Monday, October 30th, 2017. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Over the past few seasons, it feels like the floodgates have opened up on the women's physique division, bringing in a ton of new and exciting talent. And there haven't been too many women who've come in and shook up the scene quite like standout second-year star Rosie Rascal. After wrapping up the season early following a top 5 finish back at the Tampa Pro, the UK import has absolutely been winning the off-season battle. The latest update photos coming from Team Rascal show the 2016 Olympia Rookie of the Year award winner looking as dangerous as ever. During last year's rookie campaign, Rascal really took the division by storm, especially back at the Dallas Europa Pro, where she came in and crushed the field, despite entering the show as a giant question mark. Rascal has been the sort of talent and personality that can make her a star in this division for a long time to come. So if she can figure out how to add a few more finishing touches, 2018 can turn out to be a game-changing season. In all my years in the industry, I have yet to see anyone come out of the off-season a winner without being willing to put in their fair share of sweat equity. So I guess it's a good thing that rookie 212 monster in training, Derrick Lunsford, is already doing some heavy investing. Late last week, a very swole-looking Lunsford was spotted putting in some quality time at the office as Operation 2018 Takeover officially gets underway. Not every athlete is built to withstand life in the spotlight, but for whatever reason, Lunsford really seemed to thrive this year every time the stakes were at their highest. And when you have an athlete with that sort of world-class talent combined with the focus and work ethic to match, it isn't hard to see why people are projecting this kid to be a major factor in the 212 division for the next decade and counting. You'd think that after someone finished second at the Mr. Olympia contest and put on a show for the ages in their win at the Arnold Europe, that it would be cause for a little bit of celebration. But then again, I guess not everyone can train with a permanent chip on their massive shoulders like Big Ramy can. Now can they? A few weeks after putting together the best 2-show stretch of his career, late last week the big man officially awoke from his post-show slumber. Early Friday morning, Ramy dropped video from one of his more recent shoulder training workouts, where we see one of the baddest men in the business looking as pissed off and as dangerous as ever. Lately, there have been a few rumors circulating that we might not have seen the last of Big Ramy yet this season. And when you take into account that his fellow running mates like Brandon Curry are still tossing around the idea of hitting another show later this year, it isn't inconceivable that we might get one more chance to see Big Ramy here in 2017. You can't survive in the figure division right now without knowing how to show up and play for keeps, day in and day out. But so far this season, I haven't seen too many girls who understand how to play the game quite like Bojana Vasiljevic. Now that her outstanding 2017 campaign has finally come to an end, it hasn't taken one of the hardest working women in the business too long to get back to doing what she does best. Over the weekend, members of the Vasiljevic camp released their first official off-season update photos, showing off a little bit of that 3D muscle that carried her all the way to the win earlier this season at the LA Pro. This year felt like a real coming of age for the 5th-year pro. So now that she's found her stride, hopefully we can expect to see her continue her run up the standings again next season. With the depth of talent we've got overflowing the banks of the bikini division right now, you've got to be one hell of an athlete to be able to separate yourself from the crowd. And that's exactly what perennial threat Norma Austria is trying to do right now. Over the weekend, video surfaced of the 7-time Olympian knocking out another tough back training workout as she looks to close out her season on a high note. The 8-time IFBB Pro winner is coming off another awesome season that saw her continue to be one of the most consistently deadly athletes in the division. To her credit, Austria always seems to find a way to get out there and crush it a few times a year. But once she adds that much-needed signature win to her resume, I think we'll start to see her get the love she deserves as one of the best of her generation. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.